Tonight we're running on the right track. I know we never gonna look back. Oh, I just wanna have a good time. Call me whatever, 'cause I'm up for anything like that. Oh no, we don't wanna do slow-mo, so tonight we just let go. To the beat in the street, every freak out singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out singing like. Where's the fun in doing what you're told? But I don't mind even though I lose control. Oh, I just wanna have a good time. So call me whenever, 'cause a night like this, it never gets old. Oh no, we don't wanna do slow-mo, so tonight we just let go. To the beat in the street, every freak out singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out singing like. So baby, come and take my hand tonight, and know that everything will be alright when we dance and we fall and we don't care at all. Now we just sing the la 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 la.
Hello, everyone.
What up, party people?
It is another Sunday. Sunday's here. Tea time. I hope you all had a fantastic week. We had a good week. We'll talk all about that in a few minutes. But let's just say hello to everyone. There are so many of you in the chat
Oh
room.
my gosh, you have no
Thank
idea.
you for joining us today.
Yes, thank
It's
you.
tea time, tea time. I'm going to make a little song for tea time. Be great. Oh, goodness. So, hello to everyone. You'll have to say
good.
hello to everybody in the chat since you have the chat up.
I wish you wouldn't do this to me. I'm busy doing all these other
All
things.
right,
And
all
then
right,
she's
here
like,
we
oh,
go.
you can do this.
All right.
Hey, Justin. Hi, Emma. Hi, Allison. Hi, Patty. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Karen. Hi, Quaxon. That's a new one. Hi, Billy Ray, Peter Mann, Liz. There's so many. Brittany Watson. Hey, Brittany. Hi, Daniel. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Mike. Hi, Rob Slevin. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Mary. Hi, Najuma Brown. Hi, Jessica Mullen. Hi, Mary. No relation, I don't think. Hi. Oh. We got
Pause.
something.
We got to dance. Da-da-da.
From Brandon. Hi, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
Here's
Thank
a
you
little
so
something for you
much.
to get to your next away. Oh, thank you so much.
Oh.
Everything helps. Thank you. You were awesome, Brandon.
Thank you so
Making the lights
so
dance.
much. Making
What?
it dance. Making it dance.
ARC
What?
Adventures. Hello.
Hello, Christina.
Oh,
let's
Justin.
see.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Sean's got some fun hair today.
I do have some
Woo!
crazy wild hair today. This is pretty awesome.
It's
I like it.
getting more and more like John Ralphio every day.
I love John Ralphio. He is my spirit animal.
So good. Woo, making it dance. All right. Oh, yeah, with tea.
We must
So
start off with
we
the
must
cheers.
start off with a cheer. So if you have your tea or whatever beverage you are
Raise up
currently,
your glass.
let's raise a glass to another good week gone
Another
by.
good
Cheers. Ding.
Cheers, everybody.
Oh, goodness. Oh.
Emma, that sounds awesome. She says she's watching us while I do painting by numbers. That sounds fun.
Ooh.
That sounds fun.
Nice. Is it the same one that you bought, or did you get a new one that you bought at the beginning of quarantine? I think you finished that one, I think.
Valerie said, we love you guys. Thank you for doing this today. I know this has been a very rough day. Yes, yesterday and today have been pretty lousy for me. That's why I look like a hot mess, like I just robbed a Macy's or something.
Macy's.
I don't know. That's just random. I mean, I assume if
So
you rob,
high end.
Well, I figured why. What else would you rob? A Dollar General? I mean,
Fancy
so high end.
robbers. Fancy robbers. Oh goodness! Thank you guys for
Shauna,
joining us.
we try to mention you all. Stephanie's always putting that job on me because, well, she just doesn't want to have to read herself.
No,
So.
okay.
Blah, blah,
In all
blah.
fairness, I do not have the chat on my screen, and I only see what you guys are seeing on the live stream.
Likely
and therefore-
story.
I see two
story.
people in the room, so I'm just saying. That's fine.
Sarah Phillips says you still have a full head of hair, which is amazing, Sean. Yep, for whatever reason, the one side effect that doesn't happen to pancreatic cancer patients is hair loss.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else is
It has gotten
just as
thinner,
fun.
though.
It has gotten very thin.
It's
yes, very
it's
thin.
very thin.
I used to have incredibly thick hair, and I do not-
Cheers, Mike. Drinking some Jim Beam over in the UK.
Oh, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. That's a great way to
Nice.
end the evening. Yeah.
That's a very good question, Rob. Rob asks you, are you able to go underwater with your port?
Well, if I'm not supposed to, I'm in trouble.
You are.
I think I can. They actually said that you can.
It's under your skin.
It's under my skin. See, so on typically my chemo starts on a Tuesday. So the very first thing that they do, this is at 6 o'clock in the morning, right? Whether I've been in a hotel room or driving since 4 a.m., at 6 o'clock in the morning, they take a, Shauna Williams, thank you so much for your super chat. Pause.
I don't need to find out what song that is.
Make sure
Thank you
it's not
so much,
copywritten. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Shauna. You are awesome. Back to the port. It's inside my skin, so I can show you right there. You can barely see it.
You can see the line.
You can see the feed. But so what they do? Well, Steph, you reenact what they do.
So it is like, just imagine your vein. It is the same kind of thing as a vein when they stick a needle into your arm, but it's here directed to a vein a vein up in his neck. I don't know which one it is. Don't ask me. One of those. But so when they stick it in just like you would in your vein. But it is a needle it's about this long. It's about a 2-inch needle. And they basically come at you like they're about
Jack
to
the Ripper.
stab.
Like you owe them money. Seriously. This nurse
It
comes
is
at
like-
you like you owe her money.
I mean, it is so intense. It's literally like they stab you like they're stabbing a
And hopefully they make it because there's the pit. If you show it past, it's only the circle is only this big. It's just this tiny little.
It's a little rubber stopper.
Yeah.
That they have to break through to get the blood to come through. So, but it does save when you're going through chemo. It saves your veins because your veins get scar tissue on them. If you didn't know this, as if you
I
get
have tons of
blood,
scar tissue.
if you get your blood taken, look, another dead thing. What?
From Laura.
Woot, woot.
Thank you,
Thank
Laura.
you, Laura.
Woohoo!
You are so awesome. Thank you so much.
ARC Adventures, that's cool. When you get a donation, do you have it linked to the lights flash? Yeah, so what happens is we have smart devices all throughout the house. And if you have a smart home or any smart devices, you might know of a thing called IFT, which is a
IFTTT.
IFTTT. And it's basically a small programming language where you can the A word, I don't want to say her name, to do certain things based on certain actions. And YouTube has its own API, and every time we get a super chat, it will do whatever we ask it to do. And we used to have sirens go off and a light bar, right? And now we have the lights flash. But anything that's smart can be controlled by YouTube. So yes, if someone gives a super chat, our studio goes crazy.
It does go crazy. And it's all automated. We don't do any of that. Nothing at all.
We can call the veiny McNeckface. I'll take it.
Veiny
Veiny McNeckface. I like it. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Yeah, it is you can see the tube that goes in, but it does save your veins and we are very grateful for it.
Joe Sara says you stole Family Feud song and they want it back.
Oh, that's where that's from. Da, 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 da,
So you do it again. I like it. Let's infringe some more.
da, da. That's right. Come on down. I've always wanted to play Family Feud. I think I'd be really good at it.
Travels with Cheryl and Ed say hello there. Sorry we were a little late. You're right on time. We're just getting
Welcome.
started.
We're
And they're
just
currently on
getting
a little
started.
vacation in Ocean City, Maryland.
Ooh.
You're from that area?
I am from that area. That's I'm from Baltimore. Columbia is where I grew up until I was in 7th grade. And so very familiar with that area. I used to go to many weekends with my family to Ocean City. Hope you're having a great time. I know it's completely changed from when I was there as a kid. But so it's so great to see you guys. Really, this is the best day of the week.
If I can be totally honest with you, about an hour ago, I was sitting there vomiting and weeping, and I'm in a lot of pain. This has been a pretty terrible chemo the last couple days, and the chat always cheers us up. The chat makes it's like you bringing light into our lives. So thank you so much for being a part of our chat, and we just love it. I mean, for case in point, Allison Goodwin here is from Australia. That is the coolest thing ever. Thank you so much for watching. And she's out of coffee though.
Oh, I understand that.
Yeah.
Make sure it's not beans. Unless you have a grinder, which we do not. And then you're good. But if you don't have a grinder, don't get whole beans. Read the labels. Happens when you're exhausted and you just need coffee now.
Yeah. For sure.
So I have a whole bag of coffee. If you haven't seen, this is actually a great segue into our recap. I'm going to recap it, and then I'm going to talk about my coffee story.
All right, do your thing.
All right, those are our daily vlogs. If you did not know that we have daily vlogs, we do.
We brought them back.
This is week number 3 that we have posted. It is the purple week. We have color coded them all.
We have.
So there's a blue week, there's a red week, there's a purple week, and now we're on to the orange week. Right, that was for purple week, I think. I think so. Anyway, go look at them and stuff. But anyway.
But this week was fun. We had a lot of different things. We traveled to a resort. Mm-hmm. And was it last week we did Disney for a day at Epcot?
Yes. So week the vlogs that are out this week, we did Disney, went to Epcot for a couple hours. Mm-hmm. First, we have to say thank you to Naomi for your super chat. It came in while we were playing that. So dun dun dun.
Thank you, Naomi.
Dun dun dun. Ooh, there's your dance.
Woo-woo.
We missed that. So thank you so much. We love you so much. Thank you for that.
Shauna Williams, no, the live stream is not a chore. Hey, there's a gato right behind you. Woo. The live stream is not a chore, and the good news is that we were able to take one of my old machines and repurpose it to be the live stream machine. So what used to take Stephanie honestly 4 or 5 hours every Sunday to set up for the live stream, now it's just set up, and it's any new stuff she just has to bring over. So it went from like a 4-hour setup to like a 10-minute setup.
So nice.
We literally just leave this set up because this is where we record all of our stuff, and this is basically just the studio, and we finally got a functional working studio.
Yes.
With gatos.
Yeah, I did have to move them out of our seats.
Yeah, I'll post that picture on Instagram. They straight up stole our seats.
Yeah, so if you did not know, we are doing daily vlogs again. They have been really helping Sean keep his brain mentally active.
And keep my chops up.
Yeah, while we're waiting for work to come in and all that stuff. So it's been really nice for him. They are daily vlogs, but they are not coming out daily because it depends on how he's feeling and how chemo's going. So we're a little behind as far as where we are in life today.
Forgive me for that, but
yeah,
I am producing as much content as humanly possible and applying for work and doing side jobs, all with cancer. So I'm not operating as what I normally would be. If I didn't have cancer, this would be nothing. I'd juggle this easy.
All good. It's all good. I was just telling everybody today, you won't see today's for a couple days, but they are still daily. So a lot of people have been saying they've been binging them. I've been binging them. I would go back and watch them because it's fun to just see where we've come from. Even in 4 weeks, I think we're now on week 4 of daily vlogging. But the coffee story, if you saw in that thing, so I've been so exhausted. I had a pretty down week on the orange week, which was 2 weeks ago, about a week and a half ago. Just thinking about going back into chemo is very difficult. It's a very difficult road, and then when you're tired and you have all these projects and you're trying to keep going, it kind of consumed me. So it was a very kind of a sad week in the orange week. But so I went to the grocery store because I ran out of coffee and I just wanted to pick up a bag, and I always go for the cheapest ones. Well, this one was whole beans and I didn't check it out. So. And
they don't have a bean grinder at our store.
No.
Which is strange because.
And you can't return it because of COVID.
Yeah, you can't. There's no longer returning items at Publix. We've got a couple cool comments here. Emma Cruz says that she likes watching vlogs that are a bit in the past because she feels like she knows the future. That's true, and at some point you'll find yourself in there, which was so awesome. And then who else? Someone else. Chris Mack just asked how does it take to edit a daily vlog?
Like how long?
How long? It take? Yeah. It depends on what we do that day. If it's a real busy day where we're working, not very long, maybe a half hour or an hour to cut it. To render it takes way long. But longer trips, like when we go to the resorts and stuff, that's probably a 4 to 8 hour edit, depending upon what else is going on in our lives. Would you say that's about right?
Yeah, Sean's fast. Sean's a lot faster than I can edit.
Carol and Paul Christian.
Here we go. We're gonna dance. Dun, dun, dun,
No, you can't steal that song. Come up with a new song.
I don't have another song.
Thank you so much, Carol and Paul Christian. That is awesome of you.
I don't know. I don't know any songs. I don't even know. I didn't even know I knew the.
I'm sorry. Mary Beth just said her dad died from pancreatic cancer in January, and she just loves seeing us kick its nasty tail. Can't wait to see you both cruising again someday soon. Thank you for your kindness, Mary Beth. I'm very, very, truly very sorry, knowing what your father's gone through. Big hugs to you. That's brutal. I don't wish this particular disease on anybody.
Oh, Allison, thank you. I might try that. It scares me a little bit about grinding them in there because we have a Vitamix and I love it so much. I don't want to ruin it. And I'm afraid that I would ruin our really good blender. It's like the only, now we have an ice cream machine, but it's those two things are like the only thing that we bought that have any value in our kitchen.
Yeah, we don't have nice things. We live like college kids.
We do. We go on cruises.
Yeah, we spend literally all of our money on travel or gear to document travel. If it's not a camera gear or a computer, you won't find it.
Yes, it's so true.
Although Stephanie was painting, while I was getting chemo, Stephanie had a mobile tablet. We'll talk about it later. But she was painting for her story that she's working on, for her animation she's working on, while I was getting chemo. And all the nurses were just like, that's really cool. I'm like, hey, can I get some chemo, please?
It's funny when you're doing public.
Oh, just got a super chat from Mary Beth. Sure.
Thank you, Mary Beth. Woo! Yeah. I don't know. I had to stop singing. I'll just dance.
Daniel Lark had a message and then just retracted it, but wanted to know which P&O ship we liked better and why.
Ooh.
We did a double back in Europe. We did the Ventura and the Azura. We did Norway and the Fjords.
Yes.
That's difficult. They're very similar ships. Very similar.
They're identical.
They're pretty much identical. The food was fantastic on both. I had veggie korma for 2 weeks. Oh, in the
The
fjords.
buffet food was amazing.
Which is not something you'll ever hear us say.
So we didn't really do much of the ship because we were out so much doing excursions. I will say that Ventura seemed to be, or Ventura.
Ooh, thank you, Julie.
Thank you, Julie. Ooh. I will continue.
There we go. Just do not that song, different song.
Thank you so much, Julie. Thank you very much. I will say that Ventura seemed to have a lot more families on it, a little bit more.
That's true. Azura
of a
seemed like
looser
an older crowd.
Yes. And then Azura was older, and it was a little bit more formal on formal nights, which we really like anyway. So you are causing issues.
Is she in the camera? Oh, you can't see her.
Can't see her.
There's a gato right there.
But yeah, so they're basically the same. So we would love to try Iona, and we would love to go on Britannia.
Oh yes.
And try both of those ships. They're the bigger ships. It's funny. I think there are a lot of Americans that were going on Britannia because they were in our hotel.
They were in our hotel, and they weren't on our ship.
They were like, Azura, what is that ship? And we're like, it's another P&O ship? And they're like, we don't know. And they were like, I don't know. We're going on Britannia.
Chloe's in the shot.
Hi, babes.
You're famous, Chloe.
I cannot hold you right this second.
She says rude.
I cannot hold you.
Two gatos. Yep, there's another one right here.
Oh, did you hear that grumble?
Sorry, Mr. Grumbles.
That was a big grumble.
Huge grumbles.
Oh, let's see. Saw Chloe a little bit. Yeah, she's here. She's
Michael
not
Beaver says he's had his same toaster for 13 years. So that's good.
We'll see.
That's definitely.
Now we don't feel bad. Yes.
Sorry that your cruise got canceled, Emma.
Iona. Yeah, we're it's good. I think we're gonna see the end of cruising for this year. If they're already cruising, they're gonna cruise. But if they're not, I think we're gonna see the end of it.
I don't foresee cruising happening this year. I really don't. We're rapidly approaching fourth quarter, and there's just no inclination that anyone's going to open up the port yet.
Mike Slater said, we saw Tapestry of Nations a bunch of times in the 2000s before it was finished, so probably saw you so many times. You need to post some video or pictures of you in the parade.
We have it somewhere. We'll repost it.
I have pictures. I don't have any video.
That's not true. We found you.
I found myself in other people's.
Right.
It's very weird to find your.
We'll just download. It's you in the footage, so you've got rights to it.
It's so weird to find yourself in guest videos. And, it's not the best quality because it was 2000, so that's so fun. Sean actually recorded me many times. He was part of the camera crew.
So I don't know if you all remember last time when we talked about how Stephanie and I actually met. For whatever reason, Disney has been circling my life my entire existence. And I would have jobs at Disney and then go years without working for Disney. And then I'd work for Disney again. And the funny thing is I was on a film crew and we were doing Tapestry, and I just after talking to Stephanie's like, you were probably there. And then we did a bunch of other film stuff where we filmed Tomorrowland and whatnot, and Stephanie could have been there as well because she worked in Tomorrowland. So it's just kind of strange how many times we crossed paths before we really crossed paths. So yeah. So, and for those of you who asked before, Karen May, thank you, Karen, for your super chat. Woo woo. Now Stephanie's just not going to sing any song.
Don't know what to sing anymore. Just gonna dance.
Yeah, Ann W says, I think cruises aren't going to start again until Easter 2021. That's a safe bet, which kills our group cruise, unfortunately. We're still waiting to see what they say about the end of this year and the beginning of next year. Everyone has, what is it? Mein Schiff is sailing.
Yes.
Some
MSC Grandiosa is sailing.
MSC Grandiosa.
And there's another MSC ship.
So there's some stuff happening in Europe, but the American ports aren't really talking. I follow Port Canaveral on Instagram, and they are not making any kind of comments. What's up?
Jill says, I'm trying hard not to sing. So at home. That's so funny. Sail February 2021. Yeah, I agree. It's just not going to happen right now.
It's just the thing is you don't want to be the first ship to come back with COVID, because then things are going to get really nasty. So nobody wants to, even though they're losing money hand over fist, nobody wants to be that ship.
Yes, that's so true. It's like nobody wants to have that crowning achievement.
Oh, and Cheverell said she misses her Tapestry CD. She's had 2 and worn them both out. Huh,
I love that
awesome.
soundtrack. It was so good.
Oh, Epcot has the most amazing music.
If you guys don't know what Tapestry of Nations or Tapestry of Dreams is, you should just look up the soundtrack on. You don't have to watch the parade, because the video was terrible back then. But look it up. Look up the music. It's so good and inspiring. And one of the songs that actually is in the parade, that's also was in Illuminations,
the end of Illuminations,
which they also play as you walk out of the park, is our it will be our wedding song. And we never had a wedding, but it was going to be our wedding
That's cool.
song.
That's going to be our wedding song. Cool.
Yeah, promise.
Well,
it's so good.
We're going to do a vow renewal cruise, and you are all invited.
Yes.
If there's cruising ever again.
As soon as cruising goes back into service, we're going to plan this. We're going to announce it and plan it and be there.
Brittany, expect an email.
Yeah, expect very many. Apparently it's going to be really big. But yeah, I'm going to guess, my thing is I'm going to guess that our group cruise will be canceled probably in the end of November, beginning of December.
Most
is
likely.
my guess.
Most likely.
And then, so we're going to postpone that, and we're going to do the big vow renewal ceremony probably the end of next year. So I'm thinking probably fourth quarter of 2021. So that's October, November, or December. One of those. We'll see. But it'll be good.
Brandy says we put off our cruises until September, November of 2021, keeping fingers crossed. That's a safe bet.
Yes. And Mary Ellen, you're correct. Not if, it's when. And we it'll come back, but when it's going to be, we don't know.
For sure. Yeah, no, that's just absolutely correct. Cruising will happen. It may not come back in the way we're used to. I expect some things to change significantly, but cruising will happen again. It's just the biggest component of cruising is humans, and they don't wash their hands. Next time I cruise, I'm going to set up a GoPro in one of the men's public bathrooms and set it to time lapse at the sink, not at the urinals. Don't be sicko. And I want to show you just exactly how many people just go by the sink like it's rat poison. I'm not touching that. We are the reason this is happening. So collectively, we all as cruisers need to slap people. When you see someone not wash their hand, slap them. And then say, that's from Sean and Stef. Blame us.
There was a good question. Daniel, I had a good question. Which ship have you not tried, would you like to try the most?
Ooh, there's a lot of ships out there.
In the United States, there's only one cruise line that we have not sailed on that sails out of the United States.
Right, but there's still another ship that I want to go on.
Yes.
In addition to that.
Yeah, so company-wise, we want to really, is it Cunard?
Cunard.
Is that how you say
we
it?
don't know how you
Cunard?
pronounce it. Is it
We have no-
Cunard?
Is it C-O-O, Nard? Cunard? Or
Cunard?
Q-U-E, Nard? We don't know. Anyway, that's the only cruise line that leaves out of this country that starts here that we have never been on. But I know that Sean and I really want to go on, I think I know what you're going to say, is a Quantum class Royal Caribbean
It's
ship.
actually not what I was going to say, but you're right. I definitely want to go on a quantum ship as well. No, I really, truly, after seeing Solo Cruiser's video, I really, truly want to go on either Apex or what's the other one?
Edge.
Edge. I really want to go on an Edge class ship. The suite level looked like something straight out of Vegas. This is like a ship designed after my own heart. And the food has always been great on that line, so I really want to try. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we get popular enough that we can meet Bug. That would be awesome.
So it's Cunard.
Cunard.
There we go. Thank you.
Cool, Cunard.
Did I say Britannia right? I said.
Mother T says you were correct about enough hand washing. It happens everywhere. If you go to like the theme, first of all, theme parks are disgusting, right?
So gross.
Think about all the crap that you touch and other people touch. And every time I'm sitting there singing "Happy Birthday" in the sink, I'm counting the number of people's walking by the sink like it's a guy with a knife. Like, I don't need hot water and soap near me. Woo-hoo.
Yeah. But the Apex, the Edge class, but in a suite. We
suite,
watched
yeah.
Solo Cruisers. Julia, if you're watching,
Julia, where are you? We haven't talked to you in a while, Julia. So if you're out there,
her video made it look so nice. It's basically like a little yacht club, Haven-esque, except it's like a deck. Like you have a pool, and I don't know. It just looked absolutely stunning. So gorgeous. I loved it. So
I kind of want to wear a monocle when we go on Cunard. Just be like, "May I see your vegan menu, por favor? Thank you. Good sir. Pip pip, top drawer. Fantastic."
I almost got Britannia. Okay, Britannia.
What did you call it?
Britannia. I'm trying to make it fancy.
You said you'd like to try a quantum class ship. Would you ever consider Anthem of the Seas out from Southampton?
Yes.
Heck yes.
Yes.
Heck yes. Southampton is my favorite port. I want to be back in Europe because with the exception of the ABCs, we've literally locked down the Caribbean. If this was a Risk board game, you should see a lot of Sean and Stef piles down here. I want to be more over here.
Shauna asked where's the Edge class from? She said, what fleet is the Edge class? It is actually Celebrity, and that's a Royal company, Royal Caribbean. It's their sister, like Carnival has Princess, Royal Caribbean has Celebrity.
Yeah.
Same thing.
It's like I don't really like to list it like this, but it's kind of like a higher end Royal, but
It is.
It is. It isn't. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay.
It is and it isn't. I mean, it's still it just has a lot less families because you don't have a theme park on the roof. So, but that's basically because Royal's ships are very family friendly as far as laser tag and flying. You can do skydiving and water slides and everything else and ice skating. And Celebrity ships don't have any of that. It's very
chill.
Very more
some of the best
traditional.
Some of the best drinks I've ever had. If you are someone who drinks craft cocktails and appreciates true craftsmanship, their bartenders are second to none. They truly are fantastic. And the food on Celebrity is pretty darn good too.
It is pretty good. Jenny Marsden has a great thing. The lawn club on Celebrity is a bit weird.
Yeah.
It's just grass that no one walks on. It's a waste of space. It is.
Agreed.
It's such a waste.
It's a massive space that could be something, but
and nobody walks on it because you're always afraid of walking on grass. But they want you to walk on it, but they don't want you to walk on it because then it gets killed. I don't know. It's a waste. It doesn't need to be there.
But right next to that grass is the hot glass, and that was a ton of fun.
Yes.
Ton of fun.
You get to make your own blow glass. It's an absolutely amazing experience to do, and you get to actually do it, which is crazy. I don't know the liability on that alone. I don't know, but it was so fun. So much fun.
May I help you, madam?
She's a mess.
All right, the funny thing is you can't. You're just out of camera. Oh, nope, there you are in the corner.
Oh, goodness.
All right.
Magic carpet. Yeah, I forgot about the magic carpet.
He was surprised. Rob Sullivan says he was surprised about how expensive the champagne bar on the magic carpet was on boarding day. Yeah. Just remember, everybody, boarding day means you're in the United States, so you're going to pay taxes on your drinks. Woo! Thank you, Leah. I hope I pronounced your name right. Thank you, and thank you for the big hug. And the super
Thank
chat.
you. Thank you so much. I'm just dancing now because
we get a lot of people asking us why things are more expensive on day one. Where you're committing business transactions in the United States. Uncle Slammy is going to get his piece of that. So if you don't want to pay for drinks or anything, you don't want to get extra taxed, wait till we pull out, wait till after muster drill and the ship actually pulls out, and then I think it's like a mile out or something, and then you're back to normal.
Don, you asked what are the ABCs? I think that he's talking about sailing. That's the deep southern Caribbean. So it's Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao.
Yep.
Which we have not done yet.
Those are the only 3 in the Caribbean, I believe, that we have not checked off. I kind of want to make a risk board now, that has all of our cruising on it.
And Shauna, yes, definitely after watching Emma and Ben and David river cruising, looks absolutely stunning.
No, we haven't done one.
So stunning.
This year was so different. We were going to be on a river cruise, and it was fully sponsored, and then COVID, and then I had to go ahead and get cancer. I'm an idiot. So. No, river cruising is definitely on our list. I'm addicted to this narrowboat channel where this guy is cruising through all the canals of Britain, and it's not for everybody, but man, is it beautiful, because you're rolling by like the most beautiful countryside homes and farmland and everything like that. So yeah, I definitely want a river cruise in any kind, and definitely want to do like all the big popular river cruises.
Yes, Michelle, the Alchemy Bar on Carnival is amazing. It is almost, I think it's the only bar we go to, unless we're someplace where that's not open.
We typically have good friends. Actually, all of our bartender friends from Carnival that are on our Facebook page are all from the Alchemy Bar. Yes,
we love it. And the Alchemy Bar, they just make you, like, you just tell them a flavor profile. I like vodka and I like strawberry. Done. Perfect. I'll make you a thing. I like raspberry. I like vodka. Done. Make it. And then they're always like, I'll take that. Whatever you made me last night. Whatever you did last night. And they're like, okay. And then by the time like day 3 rolls around, I just have it on the counter.
Yeah. So Jenny's talking projection mapping, which is near and dear to our hearts because we've done projection mapping for our employer at Disney, both on Cinderella's Castle and on the Tree of Life. So the Le Petit Chef is amazing projection mapping. They did an excellent job, and I highly recommend it. The only negative thing I get from people when I tell them about this is apparently it's expensive. You got an animated chef running around your table. You think he works for free? Come on.
You got to pay him.
Man.
He works for tips.
Yeah.
Got to pay that little guy. No, we really want to see, I think they have one in Vegas, too.
They do. They absolutely do. Brandon Magruder says, I've seen a lot of colleges are canceling spring break in the spring already. Wonder what if the Disney parks and cruise ships will be like that time of year, if that's the case. The theme parks here in Orlando are not running at capacity. Disney is empty. But the thing is, you have to make a reservation. So that puts a damper on spring break stuff. Universal is a little more crowded than Disney, I would say.
A lot more crowded.
And you don't have to use a reservation to get in. Yes. So I don't foresee spring break being that big of a deal at the parks. I really don't, because of the reservation thing. That has really put a damper on people's. When you walk into the park, you hear people openly complain, like, "I can't believe I had to make a reservation for this," and there's nobody in the park.
Yes, it's true. The parks are completely empty. Chloe is driving me. I can't even use the mouse. She said, "You can't sit here."
Pick her up and put her right here.
Come here.
She just wants to spend time with you.
Come here. Come in the back.
There we go.
Get off me. I'm getting oh gosh.
She's stuck.
Cut.
There you go.
There. Okay. Here, go behind me. Go back there. Sorry. Oh, that's a good
Emma says she can see us retiring to a riverboat on a river in the UK one day. Are you kidding me? That sounds amazing to me. If I can somehow find a way to travel full time and still work, we're coming close.
We would totally do the locks and.
Oh, totally! I love the locks.
I'd probably fall in.
I can't wait.
We're totally doing it. I totally fell. I have my entire left side of my body is bruised. That's why I know I would fall in. I was cleaning our hot tub yesterday, which this is on video, and the security cameras got my fall. But I did completely do a cartwheel.
Good night, Emma. Thank you for
Bye,
sharing.
Emma.
Bye.
Have a good day tomorrow.
Yes, I don't know if the phrase is it ass over tea kettle. Is that the phrase?
You can say that.
But that's what happened to Stephanie in our hot tub.
Oof, I am bruised like all the way from my armpit all the way down the left side of my body. So yeah, I would totally fall in a narrow boat, but I would love it. It would be so fun. We're going to be there one day. I think Paul and Carol got to go on a narrow boat. I don't think they're on it, but I think they had like a friend or something. That's really cool.
But every single, they have the most random countrysides They're gorgeous, and I can't explain how green and lush everything is, and how many animals. I mean, so many swans and cattle, and it looks amazing. I'm not sure if we have. I don't think if river cruising here would be like that.
Down the Mississippi?
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's just not a nice area.
Well, we don't know that. We haven't. If anyone out there wants us to do this, I'll do it, and maybe by myself.
We were supposed
Justin,
to do.
yes, we have Nest cameras throughout the house, that's checking on the kitties, checking on just life in general when we're not around. And there's one in our backyard, that our back porch, that covers the hot tub, and it caught Stephanie literally flipping.
Thank you so much, Christine,
Hey,
for your
Christine.
super chat sticker.
Christine Angelo,
Thank you so much. I love that little guy. So happy. Thank you so much. Yeah, I did. I put the camera, so I was recording everything for the daily vlog, and I got the hose out, so I knew that I would get the camera wet. So I turned the camera off, put the camera inside, and I would have got it soaked had I not done that. And I was washing down because I cleaned everything, wiped everything off, and I was washing it down, and I stepped inside, and it still had soap in it, and I stepped on the stair, and I went, and yeah, the security footage got it. I rewound that a few times this morning, laughing at myself while I sat there in pain.
Justin says that river cruising in the United States is expensive. He looked into a U.S. line once, and it's ridiculous. Thank you, Jones Act. I hear ya.
What are we talking about? I missed it.
River cruising.
Oh, yes, it is expensive.
Next time you lose track, just go back and watch the show.
I'm gonna have like a rewind.
Hi, Air Force Les, for joining us.
Hello. You didn't say back there.
Yeah, so river cruising is definitely on the list. When we were in Amsterdam, we passed a bunch of river boats, and we were like, oh, those rooms looked incredible.
I mean,
and
they're so nice.
so pretty. So yeah, definitely something that we want to do.
I think that was a cheapie river cruise. It wasn't even like a really nice river cruise.
Yeah.
And they're still nice. So it's like, I feel like the most expensive suite is like your basic river cruising.
Sheila Risden says that my next cruise is the Disney Dream. How many Disney cruises have you guys done? One.
We've done one. We were on the Disney Magic. Disney Magic.
Yep.
Well, I hope you enjoy that. That'll be really fun.
We definitely want to go do more. They're just so ridiculously expensive that we could have done like a 9 or a 10-day cruise for what we paid for a 5-day cruise. So yeah, that's plus we work for the company, and it would be really nice if they could hook us up with some deals. Hello. But they don't do that. Wouldn't it be nice if they hooked us up with a
Disney?
Yeah.
We don't even get park tickets.
We don't get anything.
You would think. Just
Nope.
saying. Yeah, river cruising is expensive. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Ooh, Michelle. Thank you, Super Chat. And new song, I think? Yeah, okay.
Da-da-da, da-da-da. That's all I know. Oh, goodness. Thank you guys so much for coming today and joining us. We absolutely love this. I know we say it a lot, but we truly, truly, truly do mean it. It really picks us up and I get to, actually keeps me working. I'll probably work until 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock tonight. It gives me this like new energy. It's really nice.
Doing the chat, doing the live stream? Yeah, I absolutely love this. I was literally weeping and vomiting 2 hours ago, and Steph loaded me up with meds, and we were actually talking about Steph doing the chat by herself. You'd have to take the and off and the Sean and have it just be Steph.
Kitties and Steph.
Gatos and Steph.
Gatos and Steph. The song has returned. I don't know what else to sing. I don't know why it's in my head. It's so funny.
That's very strange. Brandy said that she's done 3 DCL cruises. They're expensive but fun. They're absolutely fun. They're absolutely fun. We just we work for the company, so it would be nice if they could just kick down even a 10% discount.
Copyright strike. Listen, you're gonna stop the live stream. You're pushing buttons.
Yeah, you were
now
going crazy,
on the
girl.
Mouse. Stop.
Justin, copyright strike in 3, 2.
Why is river cruising more expensive? I don't know.
Because it's more intimate. Way fewer people.
Less
fewer people. Your guest to crew ratio is way different. It's high level service. I don't think there's a single river cruise in Europe that's anything less than a 4-star. So I mean, you're talking about impeccable food, and the cabins themselves are all on most river cruises. I don't think there are any internal cabins.
And they're big.
I think they're all big balcony based cabins, so you get to see. So that's probably why, amongst other things too. I mean, the only reason you can get a $3.99 trip to the Caribbean is because there's 6,000 other people on that same ship with you. River cruises don't do that. So That's my interpretation of it anyway. I don't.
That's perfect.
Oh, okay.
I loved it. That was great.
Like, why are you pointing at me?
No, I was giving you the answer. That's
COVID.
the answer. Bye, Karen. Thank you for
Bye,
joining
Karen.
us. Have a good week. We'll see you next Sunday. On
She's in
Tea
Palm
Time.
Harbor.
Palm Harbor with,
Oh, that's funny. That's awesome. That's where I grew up.
with Rick, Sean's dad.
Yeah, my dad has become famous. He's got a following. He's got a following.
Ella, I have not made any more sorbet flavors, but I do have a plan to do it.
Chemo has been brutal this week. There hasn't been
we
a lot
just
of
got
eating.
home on Friday,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, but
we haven't been here. a
Friday
lot.
and Saturday and today have been nothing but boosts. No actual solid
Yeah.
food.
The coldness. We went and got Rita's Italian Ice in Jacksonville, and that about killed Sean. We just weren't thinking and thought it would be good. So we haven't been making it, but I do plan on making raspberry because it looks like it's really good. I don't know if raspberries go in season or not, but I make that if I can make that next.
Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah.
Hi, doing Navigator of the Seas for 4 days in May with 2 days of cocoa. Can't wait. We did that trip.
Yes.
We loved it. We loved the ship. We loved cocoa.
With 2 days.
Yep.
We split it. We liked it because we split up. We did 1 day of the island, like in the island activities, and then 1 day with the water park activities. It was really fun. It was really, really fun. Grape sorbet needs to happen. I might have to make like grape Kool-Aid maybe. I don't know. I don't have grapes because grapes don't taste like grape anything. Have you noticed that? Like grape soda and grape
I didn't
candy.
realize Stephanie was so anti-grape.
No. Grapes, the fruit, do not taste like grape flavored sweet stuff.
Sure.
Like soda.
Where are we going with this?
I'm wondering what I should make grape sorbet out of.
Oh, I would mix it with something. Definitely like a lime or something sweet. I don't know. But we'll try it. We'll try it.
Melon sorbet.
Tim Johnson, I enjoy your dad's daily rants, Sean. Well, yeah. I mean, he and I are vastly different human beings. I love him to death, and he's taken care of me during cancer, which has been amazing. But I just think it's funny that we just are politically just vastly different people, and I just think it's really funny that after like one post in our cruise group, he got like 75 followers or something from our group.
He's very popular.
He's very popular.
Very popular guy.
I'm jealous.
And Deb, yes, strawberries. Strawberries, another one. Strawberry sweet stuff does not taste like actual strawberries.
I don't think there's many flavors out there that taste like orange soda does not taste like I'm drinking an orange. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there are
that's
any.
true.
I don't think there are any things out there that taste like what they're supposed to. And that could be just because the programmers of the Matrix are sloppy. I don't know.
That's very true now that you're thinking about it. So.
She said Rita's may not be using all natural flavors and coloring like you do at home. Yeah, Rita was all right.
It wasn't our favorite.
It wasn't my favorite. It got hyped a lot before I went there, and then I was just like, it's all right. It was pretty good.
Who's your hype man? Sheesh.
You.
It's making a joke.
I know. A bad one.
How was the time away? Oh, the time away was wonderful. We had a fantastic time. If you are in the Jacksonville area or northern Florida area and you want a good beach to go to, especially right now during COVID, we were the only ones in our building. We were the only car in the parking lot, which was amazing. The beach was empty. It is called the Ponta Vedra Club and Inn.
Yeah.
And it is awesome. We were supposed to have one of their inside, not a room on the beach. We went with the basic rate of the room, which I think is across the street in the inn.
And we asked them for a Mayo discount.
We got a Mayo discount on it. And then they upgraded us. I contacted the general manager. I said who we were and why we'd be there, because I always do that when we're walking around with all of our camera gear.
Yeah.
And he upgraded us to a oceanfront suite. So it was amazing. I cried like the happiest of tears, which that vlog is out. It was amazing to have that feeling like we were back on a ship and to see this absolutely gorgeous view of the ocean and to be there with Sean. It was pretty magical for me. I mean, it was amazing.
It was amazing. It was a very surreal trip. We don't. Our lives are very compartmentalized, especially on chemo days. So it's just you're kind of always looking at your wrist, going, "All right, we got to get back to the hospital now." I'm so grateful for the opportunity that we had to do what we did. It broke us. I broke down in tears. I'm so grateful to have this community around us during this terrible time that we're going through, and to be able to travel and still make memories with Steph. My goal is to make as many memories with her as I can. Fingers crossed that this thing doesn't get me, but I'm glad that Ruth Bader Ginsburg lived a very, very long time with pancreatic cancer. Like, what, 10, 15 years?
Yeah, 1999 she was diagnosed.
Yeah, so I'm grateful that everyone tells me stuff like that. And but yeah, the traveling, it's the daily vlogging has all brought a renewed sense of hope and spirit. So thank you all for being a part of our family. You really, if you're in our Sean and Stef cruise buddies, I wrote a nice love letter to you all, but it's I can't thank you enough. You all you're our family. You're stuck with us, really. And so, but thank you so much for everything you do for us.
Yeah, we appreciate it more than you guys know, and it's just being able to get to do that and to record it and sort of document it forever and ever for us is just, it's priceless, and we thank you guys for that.
And weird things happened. A bald eagle circled us and landed within maybe 5 yards from us, and I've lived in Florida most of my life with the exception of when I lived in Hollywood, and I can't remember ever seeing a bald eagle in Florida. I really can't. I know they have them, but I never saw one, nor have I ever seen one circle us and land like feet away. And then he just sat and stared at us. I'm like, hey.
It was really, really cool experience, and we took that as a really good sign. We got a lot of people that also said that it was a really good sign. So it was the whole entire thing. We were there for 4 days, I think, 3 nights, 4 days. It was just super magical, and it's hard to put it into words about, it just, I don't know. It just was perfect. The room was perfect. Everything was perfect. It just was great. Now, we did have chemo. That wasn't so perfect. But actually, Sean didn't get sick, and it was nice.
Yeah, actually, the funny thing is I normally get sick right away from chemo. Starting on that Tuesday, I'll start to feel ill. I have Wednesday all day with a pump right here attached to me. And then Thursday, they take the pump out and fill me with even more chemo. So really, I'm getting like 48 hours of straight chemo, close to something like 40-something hours of chemo. And I normally feel like garbage. I didn't feel like garbage until yesterday.
Yesterday evening.
Evening.
So it went into day 5.5. So we got 4.5 days.
We got a reprieve.
Yeah. So, yeah, everyone's like, the Eagle's a great sign. Yes, it is. We have the strength. It was kind of like we needed that little sign of strength and resilience and to keep going. And we'll see. We have a huge announcement that we're going to announce at the beginning of October. Speaking of resilience,
are we going to
drop
the news? Is that what's happening?
Not right now, because
okay.
I'm just going to work up to it. I'm going to make it be a big thing.
It is a big deal.
It is a very big deal.
It is a very big deal.
We have another sponsorship, and I'm from Brittany Watson. But I'm going to do this whole thing. I had this whole thing planned, but we are waiting till October because it's more fitting.
Yeah, it's not going to be until, what, the end of October?
The end of October.
Okay, so we have some time. But yes, yeah. there is something very cool. We did a little test on this last trip to see, can we function traveling? Can we still work? Homegirl here has 6 jobs, and I was working on stuff as well. Not even just the vlog, just other jobs. And can we do all of that, travel, make memories, and make the best time and quality of life considering what's going on? Can we do it? And this past trip was a test, and it passed with flying colors. We both had Zoom meetings. We both turned in our work on time. We both had happy clients. We both turned in a bunch of stuff, and it didn't feel like we spent the whole time working.
No.
And the cool thing was when it's time for a break, we got to do a little barefoot walk on the beach.
So nice.
It was amazing. Holding Stephanie's hand walking on the beach was just the greatest.
It was so making us wait. You're gonna have to wait. It's gonna be a really fun announcement. Everything's gonna, because October I guess
you could call Brittany and harass her.
No, you cannot do that. She's not going to tell you.
She's not.
It's a big secret.
Yeah.
So everything's going to change in October. Like the animation backgrounds here that you see for our live streams, I want to make it fall. Because we don't really get fall here in Florida.
No.
It just goes from hot to cold.
I'd say Florida goes from hot to hotter.
No, well, it goes cold. It's like cold.
Yeah.
Hotter. But we do get a cold. We do get a cold front in the winter, but it's only hot and cold. We don't really get a fall, but this is all going to be fall, and we have a big fall announcement, and I'm really excited because it's going to be a super, super fun surprise, and we are looking forward to it. So thank you, Brittany. You are awesome. And it's dancing time, dancing time, dancing time.
See? Original music right here.
Dancing time, dancing time.
Tim Johnson said October 27th is his birthday. I give you permission to announce on my birthday. I think it will already be happening.
We
at
might
that point.
already be there.
But happy early
But
birthday.
happy early birthday, October baby.
Krista and Matthew have both said
Thank
that
you,
we're
Shelley.
an inspiration. Thank you for saying that. It's weird to hear stuff like that, but I appreciate it because it helps us fight. There's been times in the last couple days that I just really wasn't sure if I could keep fighting. So thank you for your love. And everyone keeps saying seeing a bald eagle is like a good thing.
It was the neatest thing. Like Sean and I were like, oh, he actually was flying at us. We're standing on the beach. Sean was filming the ocean. I think you were doing like a time lapse on the ocean. And I was like hitting him going, I couldn't even say the words. He's like, what?
I'm like, what's your problem, woman? What are
I
you
was
doing?
like, oh, it was
Are you having a
like,
stroke?
it was like flying
It's true.
right above our, like it wasn't
I
too
think it was
far
going to
above
grab
our
Steph's
heads.
ears, her mouse ears. I thought it was
I
gonna
did
grab.
have my buns in. It came so close to us, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then it flew over our heads. It circled around, and it landed probably, 20, 25 feet away from us? It was so close, and it just went down so easy, like, it was so pretty. And then he just kind of sat there and stared at us. And
I think he wanted a tip.
then I tried to get closer to him, and then he got
Yeah,
scared, and he
he
flew
went,
away.
"Phew."
But then he flew up, and he flew away, and he has big wingspan was going. I mean, it was majestic. I felt very patriotic.
She did.
Felt like I should sing the Star Spangled Banner or something.
Which probably sounds more like the theme song to Hollywood Squares or something.
Oh, I have tears.
I'm glad you all put up with our nonsense. I really am glad that you're not like, what am I looking at? Sue, thank you. Same. Sue said, keep fighting, Sean. You give me light on my dark days. I got to be honest with you. I get so many messages on Instagram and Facebook Messenger. I can't even keep up. The most sometimes I can do is heart it. And I'm not trying to be insincere. There's just so many messages, and I can't thank you enough. All of your messages have given me light and given me the ability to keep moving forward because it's not easy. You're not in control. I can't just, like right now, I feel like I have the flu and the worst flu, and it's just like, and I'm so tired of vomiting and I'm so tired of, just chemo in general, but you all give me the strength to keep moving forward. Everybody does. Even my dad's late night rants are hilarious. And it's like, well, I need to stay alive long enough to see what he says tomorrow.
That's right. You're nonsense.
What's that?
I have tea in my cup. Thank you very much.
Did someone accuse you of
tea? It's tea. Look, I can get it. That tea. It's actually tea. I'm glad I didn't pour that on the ground.
That would have been nice because there's a desktop there. You would have ruined a considerable amount of equipment.
That was
my
a
hard
really
drives are
bad
there? Yeah,
decision.
that was a terrible decision.
Now
So
you
what
see
do
why
you
I
have in
fell.
this cup?
Now you see why I fell in the hot tub. I don't really.
Sue
think
says she loves her silliness. That's what our relationship is based on. We've had such difficult lives, both before we met each other and then throughout our relationship, that we rely a lot on just joking around and smiling and being silly and saying stupid things all the time. Like if there's some kind of famous jingle for a restaurant, we might just up and just scream that just to be stupid. Like, I don't know if you all remember this, but remember that we like the subs. Steph would just yell that at Lowe's, just like she'd be on a different aisle, and all of a sudden I'll hear, "We love the subs," and I'm like, "Yep, Steph's around the corner." So that's what we do to try to keep things up and up.
Yes, Chloe is staring at me.
And she's like,
trying to
"Hey."
get my attention.
She's like, "Hey, weirdo, pet me." Pet me.
She's trying to get my attention. Oh goodness, this has been so fun. This has been so awesome. Spiked tea.
No,
It's not
Long Island
spiked-
iced tea.
Long Island iced tea. I actually don't like Long Island iced teas, but
No, she
Sean
doesn't.
really does like them.
Oh, no.
Or
that was a
used
long
to
time
like
ago,
them a
long
long
I've
time ago.
upgraded to with my.
Oh yes, you're the Manhattans now.
And there's another one that I really love.
And
Old fashioned and
old
Manhattan.
fashioned.
But unless the doctor says so, I can't ever have alcohol anymore. So
See,
that
but
sucks.
that's okay.
Yeah, I'm not jonesing for it or anything. It's not a big deal. But I used to enjoy a really good craft cocktail on every cruise ship. It's great. You order an old fashioned and it's just want to see the bartender's interpretation of it.
Pinky up kind of.
Yeah, it's
drink.
very fancy. It's very delicious.
It's like
it's a sipping
pinky
drink.
up. But you can't see it. I can't. No, pinky up. There you go.
I swear she's not on drugs, people.
It's just you guys make me so happy. You make me happy.
Oh,
when you
Ella's got to
guys
go.
come in.
It's so great to see you, Ella.
Bye, Ella.
We love you.
Great to see you. Have a good week. Yeah, Earl Grey tea. I don't know what kind of tea it is. It's just Lipton tea. We ran out of our good tea.
Yeah, we had really good tea, and now we're doing the typical
I like it.
Lipton. Lipton's all right. It's cool.
Black
It's like
tea.
Yeah, and you typically got to do 2 or 3 bags to get a decent flavor, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't do too many because I did that one time and it was like super caffeinated.
Yeah. True. Hi, babes. So, yeah.
So let me ask you guys, who here is in the Sean and Stef Cruise Buddies? I want you all to join so you can vote. I'm going to set up a watch party like we did before. I don't know if you were there before, but we had to the moon! We had a huge watch party, and it did really well, but it was voted on by you all. You picked the series, so I'm going to set up a vote after the live stream and the Sean and Stef Cruise Buddies. And if you're not a part of the Cruise Buddies, come on in. It doesn't cost you anything. Just come on in and vote and let us know what series you would like to watch with us. So it was a lot of fun. We were in the corner the whole time, talking with people, laughing. We had a great time, didn't we?
Yeah. The live, we do it live, and we watch the videos together.
you.
So it's kind of, we did a pop-up video-esque, so we give you kind of behind the scenes, like they do on Bravo and everything else,
Or
and they do
pop-up
like a
video,
like
bloop,
bloop, and then it tells you a little bit, and then we're of course there laughing, and we have a break, and we have all the intermissions and all that stuff, which is really fun. So we would love for you to vote on that. Again, go to our Facebook group, search for this, Sean and Stef Cruise Buddies.
There seems to be a problem when people look for this group. Sean and Stef Cruise Buddies is our public group. We also have a Patreon group that says if you're not in our Patreon group, this group isn't for you, and then I get a nasty letter saying you didn't let me in your Cruise Buddies group. No, these are 2 different groups. Sorry for the confusion. The group we're talking about is Sean and Stef Cruise Buddies. The VIP group that Justin's a part of is a completely different group.
And Justin, you are correct. Symphony did win the second vote, but we're going to vote again since it's been so long. Maybe people's
That's
votes
true.
have changed.
Symphony did win the vote forever ago. But I'd like to give everybody an opportunity because it's been a
we have a
minute.
bunch of new people, so we'll redo it,
Redo
and
the
then
vote.
if you want Symphony,
But yeah, if you want to watch our Symphony series, vote for it. I'm all for it.
that was a good series. Really, really good series.
And thank you for all of you that are in our Cruise Buddies group. You all
One more
are
time.
phenomenal.
Here it is. Pa-da! Type that in. Sean and Stef Cruise Buddies.
Yeah. Not the VIP group. If you want to be part of a VIP group, you're more than welcome, but it's not the same thing.
Yes. Different.
Sounds like Teresa Miller says, sounds like you need weekly stays in Jacksonville. So many of us care for you guys. And can we start a hotel fund so you can stay each time you need to go? Oh, wow. That's
really nice.
You all are just too nice to us. It's not weekly. It's every other week. I would be honored. I'm not going to say no if someone wants to do that. That's fantastic. Wow.
That's very nice. Thank you.
Chris Mack says you can't get on Facebook Buddies.
We'll have to. Who can't?
Chris Mack, I don't know why. Hit us up on the Sean and Stef Facebook page itself, and I'll send you a direct link. Maybe that's what's the problem.
We can put a link in this.
I can. And I will keep you talking.
Teresa, I will have to. I don't know how to do that. Maybe somebody can help me with that.
We definitely could use help.
We could, that's very nice, and
That's
it would be
incredibly nice.
amazing to do that to save us from that drive in the morning. I don't know how to do that. Somebody actually messaged Emma as well, and I didn't know what to tell her because I don't know how to do that. So, let's set up we'll have to set up something. I don't want to put it into our GoFundMe, but we can keep it separate.
Don't
because that's for medical expenses.
That money goes straight to chemotherapy. So if we want to set up some kind of a new donation thing, we can. Join the Sean and Stef Cruise Buddies group, and let's continue that conversation there and see what's what. I thank you. I'm at a loss for words.
Thank you so much.
Mary Ellen says, what are your favorite teas? I love yerba mate. Stephanie, that's a little too high octane for her. I
don't like the flavor of it. It tastes like minty, and I'm not a minty. I don't like mint in my drink. I don't like it in alcoholic drinks. I don't like it. It has yerba mate has a minty thing.
There's a lot of people here saying they want to do the hotel idea, by the way.
Well, that's very nice. We'll figure it out. I don't really know. I don't really know how GoFundMe just kind of happened when I was in a stupor in the hospital when Sean first got diagnosed. So thank you for all of your GoFundMe donations, because I don't even know if I set it up right. I was in a stupor and in a crying stupor, but yeah, we'll figure that out. That'd be really, really cool. That'd be really nice of you guys. Thank you so much for offering that.
And all 11 of you who just joined Sean and Stef Cruise Buddies, thank you. You're all in.
And Mike, good night. Thanks for watching us. I know it's late in the UK. Have a great week. We'll
thank
see
you so
next
much, Mike.
Sunday. Oh, if you're here, yeah, maybe if it works out, if our schedules can work out, and COVID is under control, that's our big thing right now. COVID has to be under control. We would love to meet up.
Yes, I'm still very much immunocompromised, so
Yes.
I don't get to do anything. I think Stephanie's going to get one of those big inflatable balls, and I'll just run around like a giant gerbil. What do they call it? Zumba balls or something? What are those things?
Zumba ball.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Zumba.
Zorb? or
Zorbs.
something?
Zorbs. That's it. Zorbs.
Zumba's a dance.
I don't. Zumba.
Whatever.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. We're coming to 6 o'clock here, and I know it's late in the UK. I think it's like
Yeah.
10, and then...
No, it was 10 when we started. It's 11
Oh, it's
now.
11. Oh, my. So it's late, late, late. You're staring
Oolong
at me.
tea is wonderful. Oolong tea is great.
I really like black. We've been drinking Irish tea, and I really like that. It's really good. It's kind of like English breakfast, but a little stronger, which I like English breakfast as well.
Yeah, Dawn has a good point. You could do Venmo. We could set up a PayPal. It could be just that simple, where we put it on a little page, and you can click and donate to the travel fund.
The travel. I'll keep a little tally somewhere or something. I don't know how to do that, but somehow.
Tim says he's immunocompromised too. We should party. Yeah, let's have an. Let's get all the sick
Put
people
all
together.
the sick people together. Well, we should all stay safe. We're all safe.
Shauna Williams says, what are the requirements to join the VIP group? There's no real requirement other than just it's for people it's our Patreon group. So as little as $1 a month will get you access to our VIP group. And just so you all know, I don't give gifts in our Patreon group because I don't have money to give gifts. So what you get two things. You get direct access to making some decisions on what we do. We always ask the VIP family questions first. And then every time we make a video, it goes straight to the VIP family first, whether it's a few hours ahead or a few days ahead. There's been times where the VIP family have had an entire series before it's gone public. So that's what our VIP family is. It's just a group of people who really want to help us, and we're super grateful. I mean, our VIP fam, all you all are fantastic people. And we love our VIP fam as well. Justin can tell you more about it. I think we have a couple other VIPers in here as well. But Justin can absolutely tell you his experience.
All right, guys. I cannot believe it. That's the hour. I cannot believe
This hour flew.
6 o'clock already. This was amazing conversation. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank
We truly
you for,
love you all.
You have no idea. At 4:40, Sean was in tears.
I was on the couch just wailing in pain.
Just not having a good time, not anything. And you guys have perked him up to talk. He wasn't even talking to me. He was just crying and just in pain. And you guys have done this, so thank you so much. You guys mean the world to me because you actually help him get into a better state of mind. So thank you very much for joining us. We love tea times. Heather Forster's here. You are sitting on my
Heather.
mouse. Stop. Okay. Thank you guys. You ruined my whole monologue up there. Just ruined it. Well, we really do love you guys, seriously, and we cannot thank you enough for all of your words of encouragement, all of your messages, all of your donations, all of your super chats, everything. Our VIP family, we love you guys. We love you all, and we cannot say it enough times how much you guys mean to us.
For sure. You're family. And
You are.
And between COVID and cancer, you really showed me just how amazing human beings can actually be. We've seen a lot of negative, we've seen a lot of darkness, and here in our group, we've seen nothing but light. We truly love all of you all. I just can't thank you all enough for just taking. You don't have to spend your afternoons with us. You don't have to acknowledge us at all. And so thank you so much for doing that. You warm up our hearts. And truly, an hour ago, I was vomiting and wailing and in pain. Steph loaded me up with meds. I've got a nice comfy blanket here, try to keep me a little bit warmer. And so thank you. You all are just incredible. I don't know what else to say other than I love you all, and I'm so grateful to have you, every single one of you in my life. And someone just said that they've been trying to get into the VIP group. I'll look into that and see what's going on.
And if you want to call, someone just put, I forgot, I did Mystics, it went by so fast. If you want to call the Ponte Vedra Inn and Club and email them, I'm sure they would love to hear your calls. Say, hey, you guys should put Sean and Stef. They loved your stuff.
That's no joke.
I'm good with it.
We can post their email if that's
Oh,
something.
you can find it too. It's on their website.
Yeah, it's on their website.
That's where I got it from. But I can post it too. But if they have phone numbers and stuff.
But yeah, if you guys want to call on our behalf and ask them to work something out in terms of like a sponsorship or whatever, we would love that. They're well aware of who we are.
They are.
That's the one thing we do every time we travel is management always knows we're there because we don't need to be, excuse me, what are you doing with this camera? You know.
Raina, okay, we'll fix that. All right.
Raina, we'll look into see why it's not letting you in.
Yes. We have been a little out of service with social media. I even missed text messages from people yesterday. So.
Well, yeah, you'll have to excuse us a little bit because of just the nature of there are some good days and some really bad days.
Yes.
And on the good days, we're trying to get as much work done as possible.
That's true. All right, guys. On that note, we say thank you to everybody. Hope you guys have a fantastic week coming up, and we'll see you.
Huge hugs.
Huge hugs.
We love each and every one of you, truly, and thank you for being a part of our lives. And you are just phenomenal people, and we will, I guess, see you the next tea time.
Next time on Tea Time, which is next Sunday at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Woot, woot, woot. All right, bye, guys. Have a good evening and enjoy the rest of your week.
Bye everybody.